What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be working on the 180SX. What do you know? We've already started, we're already making a mess, but I forgot to film an intro, so let's get to it. Okay, so here's the stuff we have for the rear end. This is all pulled off an S14. I only have it for the 5-lug hubs, and I was told that I can unbolt them and just bolt them on to those, so maybe I'll do that. Not entirely sure. I have this subframe here. It's a little dirty, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to clean it. But the cool thing about this subframe is it's got the GK Tech reinforcement kit on it. So it's got that plate right there. It's got these little plates right here. And then it's got these plates right here. These plates right here. And I see these over here. Looks like a good subframe, so I'm just going to clean it up. And I also need to figure out how to get the bushings out. I hear people burn them out and then they do the Sawzall thing, and I don't know. We're gonna have to experiment with those. I got these GK Tech subframe risers. Got the jack stands. We're gonna put the rear end up in the air, and we're just gonna slowly start taking everything apart. We're gonna take the calipers off and then see what else we need to unbolt the subframe from the car. I'm gonna take the wheels off, pull the brakes off. It looks like maybe after that, I don't think there's an e-brake cable, no drive shaft, none of that. So it looks like we could probably just drop those 4 subframe bolts and this thing will fall right out of the car. I guess we'll see right now. Okay guys, very happy and surprised i300 owner here working on a 180SX. Yeah, there was 4-lug stuff on there. And here's my 5-lug stuff. Guess what? The 4-lug rotor is universal. It fits on the 5-lug. Who would have thought? Shout out Nissan. And I believe these are Z32 brakes. So I don't really know like how all that works, but the damn rotor fits. Okay, so we out here just trying to figure out ways how to get the bushings out of the subframe. And this is like one of the shittiest things to do, but I bought this bearing kit back when I did the wheel bearing on my E36. It was like $70, and I was like, fuck it, if I break it, I break it, let's try it. So I started going on it, and it's actually working. Did about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way out. I think this is bending for sure, right here, but I don't really care. We're gonna get it out and then see if there's any damage. It took about 5 minutes of sweat. I think that's way better than setting the rubber on fire, burning the ground, smelling like ass, and then cutting your subframe in half on accident with the Sawzall. So we got one done. Let's see how lucky we are with the other 3. Okay, update. So we just got 3 of them out, and I was able to do it with my good old bearing press. But this last one was a little tough. I was able to like jam like an Allen wrench in there to make it all even, but this one doesn't have this little bracket. We have to do this one old school. So we got 3 of them out in probably, I don't know, less than 20 minutes. So the last one's probably gonna take some time, but we'll get it out. Well, we got a little eager. Just brought the Sawzall out, started cutting out the center because the fire was taking too long and it smelled really bad. So now that we got the center out, I took the Sawzall, started sawing on the edge. Remember, when you do this, don't saw on the outer edge because that's important. You saw on the inner edge, like within this, preferably like back here, because if you cut through it on accident, you always have all this structure, so if you need to like touch it up or weld it or whatever, it won't be so bad. So I did mine right here because it was kind of the easiest spot, but I didn't go all the way. So then I started hammering through it, and now I'm just chiseling my way and sawzalling, so it's a process, but we get it done. So maybe that took about, I don't know, 20 minutes. But it looks like I just about sawed through it perfectly, and then I was able to just get the chisel in there and pretty much knock it out. I mean, that's the way people usually do it, but I gotta say, The press actually saved me a lot of time. But we didn't damage it too bad. There's just some marks there on the side you can see from the chisel. I didn't cut it at all. So when I clean these out, I just have to smooth that out, maybe with the sandpaper, get the burrs off. But other than that, knocked all that out. Maybe total 45 minutes. A lot of people say this is really hard. The burning technique, I think it's kind of stupid. But you know, we got everything out. Now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna clean up the subframe. Maybe we'll pressure wash it. Maybe pressure wash it, clean it, rough it up, and then we'll just spray it down real quick. Maybe we'll do some hot boy color, sparkly gray or something, I don't know. It's a little late, but we got about maybe 10-15 minutes. We'll do as much as we can, and then we'll clean the rest by hand. Hey guys, we out here again. It's the next day. I'm working on the subframe, but it is way too windy to talk outside. You won't be able to hear anything. Just to let you know, the pressure washing went okay, not really. So I have some degreaser. I'm gonna clean it a little bit more, and then I think I got some hot boy paint. So I'm gonna clean it up, and then I'm just gonna spray it down. I know it's windy outside, but fuck it, I don't care. You're gonna get overspray everywhere. I did a pretty decent job on it. All the flaking paint I got off, you know, all the little rust spots I kind of went down, ground down. You see it, there's a lot of bare metal here now. But I'm just going to spray it because we don't got all day and this ain't a show car, so let's spray it down. This is trunk paint actually, but the main reason why I got it is because it's water resistant and it says durable splatter finish. It's hot boy enough. See if you can see better in the sun. Oh yeah. Let's spray it down. This came out a lot better than I expected. So I've been trying to get this 5-lug hub out of this S14 knuckle, and first of all, the nut was stuck on there. I had to cut the nut off. So the threads are already trashed. I was like, screw it. Look how much that mushroomed. I've been smacking at it at the hammer, I don't know, probably 15 minutes. And just when I was about to give up, it started to budge. Well, we got one down. Let's see if we can get the other one out. I literally hit this thing twice and the axle's gonna fall right out. Cool, we have those out. Now we just gotta pop those 4 bolts out that hold it to the knuckle. 1, 2, and then 2 on the other side, and then we have our hubs out. Welcome back guys, it's another day, same video, another day. I keep running out of daylight every time. So we already painted the subframe. It came out great. Now we're going to pull this subframe out of the car so we could just switch all the suspension components and we could put the 5-lug hubs on the S13 knuckles, because those are S14 knuckles. We're gonna get to work, and luckily these trusty wheel dollies, we'll just drop it onto those and then we'll just roll it out and then we'll get to work. All right, so here we go. Literally 4 bolts and then the 4 bolts for the calipers, and that puppy fell right out. You know, it's kind of funny. These look like Godspeed. I hate Godspeed, but it's gonna work for now. I'm returning the subframe risers and the subframe. Everything else is mine. Let's get the new subframe out here, and then we'll take everything off of this one. This rear end is just to get me by, so don't talk shit. Oof, yes. I do not promote drinking. Just like that, the easiest, quickest subframe removal ever. I just have all the bolts everywhere on the floor, so hopefully I remember where they go. There's a subframe right there. We're gonna go grab the other one, put them next to each other, see how much prettier the new one is. And also we have to put the subframe bushings in. Look how beautiful this looks. Whoop. Smashed there already. Here we got our GK tech stuff. Hope I can do all 4 of them before I trash my press kit. Just a few more ooga-doogas. I think that's just about it.
Ooga-dooga.
That's it. I'm gonna use my gat to get this off. The last one we're just gonna fucking send it, so. Got this bad boy right here, but we're gonna send it because my back hurts. Okay guys, we're officially fucked. I hope I can get it off because it's stripped now. Damn it, on the last one. I got cocky, I'm not gonna lie, I got cocky. So we'll bring it to the bearing press. We got this thing rigged up in the press here, and hopefully we can press this last one in so we're not wasting time here. I should have used this the whole time. Oh my God, this is so easy. You know, my dad always told me use the right tools for the right job, but he also taught me how to be a sketch artist. So we do a little bit of both around here. I hurt my back for no reason. Look, 2 fingers. There it is, it's in as it can get right there. You know, I was skeptical about buying this press because it's a pain in the ass and it doesn't fit anywhere, but times like these, I'm glad I had this. Shout out, Harbor Freight. There we go guys, what'd that take, like an hour, a little over an hour, hour and a half. So we're gonna get the subframe back over there, and I think we're just gonna throw in all the bolts tonight. It depends how dark it gets. I have this eccentric lockout kit. Basically all it does is, see, this is an eccentric bolt. It allows you to adjust with the bolt, but since we have adjustable arms, we don't need this. And sometimes if you don't tighten them all the way or whatever, they move and your alignment gets messed up or whatever. Plus the threads are kind of jacked. Look at my glove. So these just center it, and then that's it. You don't have to ever touch it, and then you can just use your adjustable stuff, my shitty Godspeed stuff. Hey, we out here another day working on this rear end. Last night it got pretty dark. I just wanted to get everything in and bolted before I forget where all the bolts go. But I have everything just in, the bolts are in, they're not tightened or torqued, so I'm gonna look up some torque specs on that. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna torque everything. We'll bolt the 5 lug hubs in here, and then we'll take all the screws, bolt the axles back in, and then that's it. Okay guys, I bet you're tired of seeing the rear end sitting right here next to the car. I just finished torquing everything down, so we're gonna push it back in and bolt it back up. It says these axle nuts are like 210 pounds or something, so I just hit it with that big impact until it stopped. And then it says these were like 30 or something, the ones on the inside of the axles, so I just hit it with the small impact until it stopped. Whew, super pain in the ass to do by yourself. Everything's pretty much bolted. I got the coilover bolted. Yeah, but I still have to torque those. I mean, I hit them with the gun pretty hard, the riser bolts. So I think that's good enough. Yeah, let me share one important thing with you guys, because I learned my lesson. When you got the subframe out of the car, make sure you pay attention to which way the bolts come out. Because as you can see, I can never get that bolt out unless I drop the subframe again or cut the bolt off. So I screwed myself right there, but everything looks good, everything's done bolt checked. We're gonna get the wheels on and we're gonna get this bad boy back on the ground. And I don't think the wheels are gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. Luckily, we got a ton of wheels and tires over there. Found some bunk XXRs from back in the day that do fit. And they actually kind of look flush on here, it's kind of funny. We're gonna lower this back on the ground. Man, this thing is so monster truck, it needs like another 2 inches of low. Hopefully I got that in the coilovers. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got another inch on the coilover, and then we could probably lose one of those perches, that one to that one. We can get another 1/4 inch of low. We can get to where we need to be, no big deal. I'm just glad it's back on the ground. It's only been 24 hours since I dropped that. Now we're gonna have to work on the front end. We are ready to go. We got everything. We got our rival knuckle kit. Got our front coilovers, we got our 5 lug knuckles, we have a dog that lays really weird, we got the slotted rotors, we got the tension arms, we got everything. We're ready to go. So guys, stay tuned for the next video. It's gonna be lit. This car is gonna be on the ground. It was actually a long video, a lot of time lapses, so appreciate you guys for staying with me. If you guys have any questions, I learned a lot about the 180 or the 240 SX chassis, S13 in general, S14. If you guys have any questions, hit me up. I'll try my best to answer them. I know I didn't go over like a lot of torque specs because I don't like talking about things I don't know 100% about. Yeah, that's just about it for this video. The rear end's on, looks good. Now we're gonna have to work on the front end so we can get the car on the ground and looking good while sitting in my backyard. So thank you guys very much for watching. I would say about 90% of this build is gonna be a quarantine build. So if you guys are sitting at home bored, watching, or if this is in the future, you guys want to watch this build, it's gonna go quick. I got a lot of parts for this car. So thanks for watching, guys. This is Ice Garza from Slightly Modified. I'm out. Peace.